Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. You are always most welcome. Well, today, something a bit different. Our friends at ICM in the Ukraine have sent me obviously a number of review samples to look at this month, but this is one of the ones that I get the choice of, basically. And I've tried to avoid any of the contemporary conflict that unfortunately Ukraine is suffering at the moment. Just for reasons of sort of good taste, really. But this one I thought was different, and I thought I would plunge in and have a look at it because, first of all, it's some ladies, some nice-looking young ladies. But it's fascinating because what it basically is, it's just really reminding people that they're having a bit of a manpower shortage over there, of course, and it's a terrible situation. We don't want to get into discussing the minutiae details of it, but. What this has shown and why it struck me that I thought it was worthy of looking at is the fact that it shows that, you know, it's a country that's fighting for its future, and they're all in this together, and the ladies are doing their part, no question about that. Well, I know that from my friends at ICM because most of the people I deal with are ladies now, because a lot of the male staff have been, you know, are required to. Many of them, anyway, are needed, to fight for their country. So it's particularly interesting, and as it's a non-militaristic, non-combat subject, I thought we'd look at this. I thought this was quite nice. And what it is, it's basically the ladies of the Ukraine doing their part, really. And look at how interesting this is as a subject. So we've got basically we've got 4 figures, 5 if you include the little puppy, which is really nice. This is a little puppy that one of the girls has rescued, obviously from some terrible situation, which is sadly a daily reality for them. And we've also got these drone operators. We've got a couple of girls here that are operating their drones. Again, they're not weaponized drones in these pictures, but doing their part. If you look in the background, there's actually one of the Kozak 2 MRAP vehicles in the background, and you've also got the girls here, the one that's got the puppy. They're taking a selfie and a positive sort of a positive image coming out of what is such a difficult situation. And I thought this was nice. So let's have a look at these. So some figures of ladies. So those of you that are nervous about doing figures are going to be even more nervous when you get these. Well, got to get it right, lads. We don't want to insult anybody. But yeah, it's a nice little set, and again, this is retailing I think for about under £20 in the UK. It's set number 35755. We have, as you see on the side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 figures of these service women, and we've got 2 with the drones, 1 with the puppy, and 1, of course, who's taking the selfie of a friend with the puppy. And doesn't really give any write up on the side, so I think we'll just crack straight into this. Bear with me a second. I'll just cut this a second ago. Whoops. So, the green screen. Let's have a look what we've got here. Now then. So it's another one of these small figures kits. There's only a couple of sprues. Okay, so we've actually got 2 sprues. One sprue has got the drones on it, which look absolutely amazing, I've got to say. Let's have a look. I think it's quite a short review because there's not that much to go through, but it's going to be an interesting one. So we have got 2 identical sprues that have got the drones, and they do actually have some weapons on. Is that the KR-15? Is that the latest version of the AK-47? Forgive me, I'm a bit ignorant on these things. But what was of great interest to me is the drones. Look at the little drones. How they've actually created a drone and a drone case for the drone itself that they use. Of course, we've all seen footage of these being used. Sadly, daily almost, isn't it? But isn't it nice the way that they've actually been able to model that? That's quite interesting. So you've got your drones and you've got your drone blades, like little tiny blades of the drone there. Absolutely tiny. And you've got your drone body there, which are really cool. You've got your case for the drone, and then as I say, there's the weapons. Let's concentrate on the figures. So in terms of details, we don't get, as I said before, we don't always get the best. It's not just my opinion really, but I don't always feel this is ICM's best features when they do these figure instructions, because all they show is the completed figure. But anyway, it's a bit busy, isn't it, if we're being honest? And it's saying you should do the pixel. There's no decals with this, by the way, at all. But you've got the pixel, they're recommending the pixel style of camo, which is easier said than done, I've got to say. But anyway, it shows how you construct your drones here, complete with the camera. It's even got the camera on the front. Wow. And it shows the finished drone there. Isn't that cool? So we've got one girl is launching the drone here. The other one's actually controlling it. Then there's the case, and I think they've got a bag as well. Yeah, they've got a bag, like a rucksack, a Bergen, and then of course we've got the other two girls. Where we've got one who's smiling for her friend's selfie, and she's got a puppy in her hand that she's rescued. No jokes about puppies, lads, please. But yeah, it's really cool, and yeah, it's quite heartwarming, isn't it, really? It's quite a nice scene. Oh, and they've got it shows you how to do the pixel camo here. Oh my god, okay. I think I'd have rather had a bit of decal for that, but yeah. Yeah, I think as long as you get it approximately right, it'll be okay, really. I sense that's going to be the biggest challenge with the kit, is the pixel camo. Anyway, let's have a look at these ladies then. So, make sure I use tasteful language now. Don't say anything wrong. So, we have got, let's start over here. So, we've got them, they've got like body armour on, as you can see. Get the focus, there we go, got some body armour on the torso of the lady here. And they've obviously got their combat fatigues on. And they've got caps, or they've actually got the option here of a helmet. Come on, what's with you? There we go, we've got helmet there, or we've got a cap option. And we've got ammunition belt, pouches I should say. Ammunition pouch here. And we've got I think it's a lady's bag actually, like a bag that you'd mount on your belt, I guess. And they're wearing gloves, so you can see the gloved hand here. And then you've got her arms. And here we've got a face. Let's see if the camera locks on. Yes, it has locked on, so it knows it's a face. That's good. That means that's a bit of an indicator that it's going to be decent to paint, I think. My camera knows it's a face, then generally it will come out quite well. And that one as well. And then over on this side, a bit further across, another arm. This time she's not got gloves on, she's got bare hands, I think. And this is the girl that's actually launching the drone. Again, an ammunition pouch. And then you've got hats, or you've got the combat helmet there. And we've got two faces here. Whoops, I seem to have lost them. There they are. Two faces. There we go. And they've also got, one has actually got, so I wonder if we've got extra people here, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 6 faces there. So you've actually got some options. So this one, this girl here, whoops, this girl here, if you look, she's got like a scarf or a sort of a wrap around her head, you know, for the colder weather. So there are actually options in terms of the heads. So you've got different for different seasons. So she's like the girl in the winter. She's got some face protection on to keep her warm, face warm. And then some of the others haven't. So you've actually got, as I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different heads options. And then over, sorry, I'm jumping around. And then again, she's wearing the body armour, and what's that? I think there are extra parts in here that aren't mentioned in the instructions. It's not part of the... I'm just a bit baffled now. 21. There are definitely extra parts here that are not mentioned in the instructions, interestingly. And there are certainly extra heads, so that's no bad thing. In terms of the heads, look at this one. This is excellent. This is where we've got the little puppy, which is very cute that she's holding. There we go. And then a face, big smiling, positive, cheerful face. They've obviously had a good day. They've rescued some puppies, rescuing somebody's pet. And then you've got, obviously you've got some really cool detail. Get my camera to focus. It's been very awkward today. Got some cool detail on the trousers, and just without being too personal, you can just detect a slight femininity to the form of the legs and the sort of torso. It's just got a slight roundedness that the chaps don't usually have. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Over here you've got what looks like this is the big Bergen rucksack, which has been really well figured, hasn't it? And that's the other side of it. Huh. They've done this really well. I think this is brand new too. All this is new. And as I mentioned about the faces, you've got two more faces over here. And this is the girl that's sitting cross-legged, so obviously her legs are in a different position. Sitting on the ground, she's operating the drone. And they've done this really well, haven't they? They're really, yeah, they've done it really well. They've really figured them beautifully. I reckon these would make a nice, if you paint them in a tasteful way, and I think they'd look absolutely fantastic. And I love that puppy there. That's nice. Reminds me of the Wingnut Wings kits where they had the little teddy bear, It's pity it wasn't a kitten as well or something, but anyway. Very nice, like that a lot. So we've got a couple of, there's at least 2 lots of drones there. You've got the remote control. Which was the remote control? B4 it says. B4. Okay, that's the remote control. Yeah, it's on the weapons sprue. Right, okay, well there we go. So that's something really different, isn't it? Done very tastefully and in quite a nice spirit, I think. It's not sort of done with bravado or anything. It's very tasteful, and it's just beautifully moulded. It's fantastic. I really like that. I'm pretty pleased they've done something a bit different. And I know they're going to come out with there's going to be multiple sort of mix and match sets later on, where they're going to have, I think, the Cossack 2 and some of the male soldiers getting ready for battle, and they're going to have these girls, I think, operating the drones in the background. You can get that as a set. So yeah, wow, I think I'm going to give it 10 out of 10 because it's very cheap, it's very different, it's very it's kind of uplifting, and it's a little bit yeah, it's kind of poignant as well with the puppy. I like it. 10 out of 10 from me. I don't often give 10 out of 10s, as you know, but that is different, thoroughly merited, I think. No real sort of flash or anything like that, nothing to not like at all. So yeah, brilliant, well done ICM, thanks for letting me have that. I've got a feeling that I might auction that off for some Ukraine charity at some point in the not too distant future for sure. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you'll give me 10 out of 10 as well, because I think I deserve it. Nothing like what's the old saying about self-praise is there's no recommendation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was interesting, a different, unusual subject. Please stay tuned because we've got plenty more coming up soon. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your time. Take care of yourselves. Stay well, stay safe. And thanks a lot. And bye for now.